imaginas lo que te espera. Gamaliel, International Flow. John Gama, dando de la mata. Desde el valle en las hamacas. Si les tomas es que les está dando vértigo. Viendo para acá arriba.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. It's time for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
We'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll here. Starting on the mound in this one, Gavin Williams. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. This one's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. He's in there.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I love the hustle out of the box. Man, he drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
And now, Corey Brown. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. That one almost got him.
Full count.
No outs. Runner over at third. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And ball four, two aboard. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder.
Ball two.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now it's going to be Christian Mullins. And now 2 balls and a strike. Coffee on third. Brown over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
That's out to center field. Freeman should have this one. And there's 2 away.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
In now for the Reds, Tyler Pratt. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. They get the force, and that is that. And we're back. And our pitcher in this game, number 25. And this will be a tough test for him. Pitching on the road has not been that kind to his numbers.
Well, I think he's just got to trick himself mentally and put himself in a comfort level like he does at home. I know it's not the same being on the road as away from home in terms of being able to have a routine and be consistent with it, but this game is so much mental, and he's going to have to find a way to play play a mind game with himself to move through this ball game and get a W.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one the other way, and out number 1 on the grab. Will Brennan digs in now.
Right fielder.
One out, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
There's a strike at the knees.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
No, that's a ball.
Next offering is
Too low.
downstairs. On the ground, right side, and that squirts through. And that extends the inning.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now, David Fry swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Second inning set to go. Now it's the DH, Caleb Ward.
0.
Outside low, and it's 2-1. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball. Full count.
Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball. J.P. Reyna getting ready to hit. Next offering is in for a strike. No score here in the second.
2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
One down, base is empty. In the air, out towards right center. Brennan sizing this one up. Corrals it. And there's 2 down. And here's the rookie catcher.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to Santana. And that is that. Back now at Progressive Field. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Santana went off for 2 homers in his last game. And a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Up the middle and a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, and he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame. Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And up next for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias.
Gabriel Arias.
That's a little bit low. Inside, just missed. Santana leads off second with one gone in the inning. That one finds the zone, and now 3-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting 8, the
Here's Brian Rocchio.
Brian Rocchio.
2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back here in Cleveland, and here is Josh Kruger.
Number 22.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This one chopped to first. The underhand flip. Nicely done for the out. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's going to be Michael Coffey. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Kwan calls it in, 2 away. Corey Brown will hit next.
Now batting number
Top
15.
of the third, no score. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
And that is that. Here in Cleveland, set for the bottom of the third, and now the catcher comes up to him, Cody Huck. Now one miss.
That's the ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. So the batting order turns over. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. That one misses in the dirt. Yeah, that's fouled off. This one in the air. Acosta makes the catch for the out. Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. On the ground to short. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Now it's Jose Ramirez, runner on the go, and he hits a ground ball right side, and that one handled, tosses to first, and Ramirez is set down, and that is that. Back now with the Battle of Ohio. Now the left fielder, number 4. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Next to hit, Christian Mullins. Laser base hit, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now here is Tyler Pratt. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And save! A close play at the plate, and that scores a run on the wild pitch. Swung on, belted. That's back there. That one is gone. His 11th of the year. It's 3-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Next for Cincinnati, Caleb Ward.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now at the plate, J.P. Reyna. On the ground to third. Ramirez sends it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Number 55.
And here's the catcher. That one out to right. Brennan makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Josh Kruger, the next to hit for the Reds. In the air, left field, down the line. Kwan makes a nice running catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, and now the DH, David Fry. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. Bases empty, 1 away. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Popped in the air, left field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff, a base hit.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff.
Fires to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Jacob Junis gets the call from the pen.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So the lineup flips over. Michael Coffey now at the plate.
33.
No, that's
well,
a
these
ball.
Reds doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Right side, hard hit. Handles, throws to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
15.
Corey Brown, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
2-2.
And they'll do it again.
Full count.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ground ball. Arias gets it to first. Out. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the left fielder. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Digging in, Christian Mullins. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Jordan rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Well done. Drives in the run. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And the batter now, Tyler Pratt. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the 3rd out. Back now with the Battle of Ohio. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio. That one to first, Ibarra. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 outs, bases empty. Now here is Cody Huff.
Too high.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
That to right under this one. And that is that. Back now with the Battle of Ohio. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Caleb Ward. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Kwan moving back. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Round second, digging for third. The relay, not in time. He's safe.
Hey.
So because of the injury, a replacement needed at third. Entering is the pinch runner, Charlie Min. Runner at third, nobody out. Reyna digs in now. That's off the mark. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Min at third with nobody out. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Santana. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score. Here's the Reds catcher. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Freeman has a beat on it. They got it for out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. In now for the Reds, Josh Kruger. There's a 1-1. Ripped to right. He's got it. And that is out number 3. now at Progressive Field. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And a good start to the inning.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now Will Brennan. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of off-balance feed. There's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Emmanuel Clase.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Back to the top of the order now. Michael Coffey getting ready to hit. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Clase picks up the strikeout. Corey Brown will hit next.
Number 15.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Pup pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Now
2 down.
Number 4.
2 out, space is empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. Next pitch way upstairs.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a foul straight back. Back to work, 3-2 now. Hard ground ball, base knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
That one outside. And a count 2-1. Two outs.
Ball 3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out. Back here in Cleveland. Now it's the DH, David Fry. Close but called a ball. 2-1.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Santana.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Tyler Freeman.
Center fielder, Tyler Freeman.
Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No play, that's an infield single.
fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
At the plate, Gabriel Arias. Good job to fight that one off. Out to short. They take the force out, and that'll do it. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Hunter Gaddis.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Here's the third baseman, Tyler Pratt.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Gaddis, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
And that one in the air, center field. Brings it in, one down.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
And a 1-1.
That's a ball.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Hauls it in for the out. 2 down, bases empty. And now J.P. Reyna. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
That one hammered center field. Back there. To the warning track. Makes the catch. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the 8th. So in now for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. Burns still out there to pitch the number 53 takes over on the mound. He last pitched 2 days ago. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Cody Huck digs in for the Guardians. Way high with that one. And a count 2-1. In for a strike. Good slider. Swing and a tapper. Barehand grab. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single. Singy, it looked like he might have beat it. And here is Stephen Kwan. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw into third. The tag out. So man aboard. Will Brennan now at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that ends the inning.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Paul Sewald.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Here's the Reds catcher.
The Reds catcher, number 55.
The other way, and it stays fair. Around first, digging for two. The throw in, and he's into second with nobody out.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing.
There's a swing and a drive. One hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 6-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Next to hit, Michael Coffey. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kruger, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs. And that just misses. Right side. One away as the second run of the inning scores. Corey Brown, the next to hit for the Reds. And that one moves his feet. Fouls one off. 2-2. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder.
Number 4.
Next one misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kwan heads after it. And that'll do it. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, in ball.
Now pitching for Cincinnati. Number 21.
Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
David Fry digs in now. Base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like...
Freeman hits it in the air on the run towards the line. Fair ball, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. So 2 on with 2 away. Gabriel Arias getting ready to hit. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Oh, he botches it. Everybody's going to be safe.
Couple of singles back to back. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And they're all loaded up. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Late swing fouled off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The Guardians down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
No, this is a nice sweep. Good way to finish this series. You're heading to another city for another one. Got to maintain the same focus. Whatever you were doing in this city, make sure you're doing the same thing in the next one. Eat the same thing, sleep the same way, get to the ballpark at the same time.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.
It's true, but young man, I was new and I was green. Been a long time spent, man, you're hustling for rain. Gone up looking like me. Been someone's love, someone